talk a little bit about inner child work. So inner child work is something you can talk to your own therapist about. I'm not a therapist, but inner child work is when you basically talk to your inner child and you apologize to your inner child for not being able to keep yourself safe when you were a child, for not knowing how to make better choices, and for basically you're trying to forgive yourself for the situation that you were put in. And no child should have to be put in any situation where they're traumatized, of course. And children can be manipulated or influenced to do things, or conditioned to react favorably to adults that aren't healthy themselves.
Have you heard of an inner child? In analytical psychology, the term inner child refers to an individual's childlike aspect. Your inner child is an unconscious part of who you are. Like everyone else, you were once a child, and that piece of you lives inside of you. Your inner child is a psychological reality that should be taken seriously. When dealing with an unhealthy childhood, you may have learned to internalize negativity. After repeatedly being mistreated, you might think you deserve to be treated poorly. In that way, your inner child can become wounded. You might not have gotten over the pain of that event, even if you think you did. If any of the following applies to you, you might have a wounded inner child. 1. You fear abandonment. 2. You have inappropriate guilt. 3. You have trust issues. 4. You have a fear of setting boundaries. 5. You get angry easily. 6. You have trouble letting things go. By looking at your past trauma, it helps you understand your behaviors and gets you to the root of your fears. Healing your inner child starts with expressing yourself authentically and without shame. Respect, accept, and make peace with your past self, aka your inner child.
The little girl inside of me that was struggling with trauma from the past is what I learned through therapy to be the reason why I have these protective behaviors in my adult experiences. So I definitely had to do some inner child work on myself last year that involved a lot of speaking to myself in very gentle ways, in very loving ways, in very kind ways, and just continuously apologizing to myself for the trauma that I had to go through, because nobody else could apologize to me for what I went through. Nobody else could heal that for me. And I think I've always waited for somebody to heal me and protect me and apologize for that. And I always tried to make up for it through looking outwardly. So by able to heal myself and do my own inner child therapy work, it was a very healing process for me. And part of that, this is the point of the whole video, is that I accumulated a lot of stuffed animals in that time while I was working on some inner child stuff. And I don't want to get rid of all of my stuffed animals and all my dolls and all my toys, but I did pack up a few the other day and danced to a Michael Bolton song. I don't know if you saw that video. But the stuffed animals that I am okay with getting rid of are a few of my squishmallows. As you know, squishmallows, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but squishmallows right now are a very hot item. Maybe they're not as hot as they were last year in 2021, but they are collector's items. They don't make a lot of one type, and then people that are looking for the cute one or whatever. I'm ready to let go of a lot of mine. So while I'm talking here, I'll go ahead and get started with the hyperspeed video where after work I dropped off the art easel and my 2 toy boxes, the boxes I put the toys in from the shelf, and then when I get home I'll probably do a song, and we'll get the squishmallows on the empty shelf so that I can take pictures and sell them online. I don't want to donate them. They are valuable of some sort, and if I can sell them before I have to move, that's going to be the goal. So you'll get to see how many cute squishmallows you're going to be able to see how many cute squishmallows I have. All right, here we go.
I can hold my breath. I can bite my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Be your number one. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, your knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I can turn it on. Be a good machine. I can hold the weight of worlds if that's what you need. Be your everything. I can do it. I can do it. I'll get through it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. I'm only human. Only human. Just a little human. I can take so much till I've had enough. 'Cause I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human. Only human.